Hi, it's Jamie with Jamie's Arts a la Carte. Thank you very much for joining me. I have a fun project planned for us today. I hope this video inspires you to create something of your own. If you would, hit the like button and share the video with your friends. That helps me to grow this channel and to continue to bring you new projects. If you haven't subscribed yet, would you please consider subscribing? And if you have, thank you very much. Well, we have a lot to do, so let's get to it.
Today we're going to be working on another vintage hook latch kit. It's another one of those that I got from that estate sale some time ago. This one is Old Saint Nick himself. So again, I began by sorting out all my colors and getting everything organized and ready to finish up this, bring the new life back into this old craft. How fun is that? So I began by tightening all the current yarn that was already attached to the canvas, and once I got there I went ahead and started adding to the rows, and I even incorporating some of that yarn that I got from the big box store. It was a little bit longer, but it adds a nice texture to these pillows, so I really like using it. But here we go. We have a lot to do, and Santa is waiting. Here we go.
Well, we're making progress. We're way up here. And I think I'm going to do the border a little different this time. I think I'm going to use up all my little odds and ends, color-wise, and just make like a confetti border around this particular hook latch. But I got to finish it first. So we're almost there. Look at this, we're almost done. This is what I meant by a confetti border. Look, it's just fun little colors randomly placed all the way around, right? All the way up to here. I'm still using the long red, right? So that adds little texture to to the cap here and the nose, right? The lips I did trim, did a little trimming in here and then I stopped, but I'm leaving all these the length because when I bought these from the big box store, I did not realize that they were a different length. Right, so a good 1/2 inch. Let's see, is it a 1/2 inch? Yeah, it's a good 1/2 inch, if not a little bit more. So there you go. All right, so and I'm using 2 because you can see the difference in diameter. So this has a thinner woven, spun around kind of yarn than this one. So quite a bit different. But I use it as accent, and so it's been working, right, where I've used it. I have been putting, like on the other ones, I put it around the edge, but I just wanted to give this one just a fun little look around the edge. So came up with the confetti idea. Is that what it's really called? I don't know. That's what I called it. Alright, so I just lay out several so that I can just knock this out. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. So I'll probably do half and then half again. Alrighty. Kind of twirl it around a little bit, try to get them to kind of go together, especially there at the very bend. Come in, and I'm going to go across the whole row before I try to tighten them down. Just one of those little things that I've learned that helps speed up a project. I let them stay standing, kind of get them even. I'm going to go ahead and put the next set in, so it doesn't get in the way of tightening them down or anything. So kind of a way to speed it up just a little bit. All right, there it is. So just to make sure, since I did the whole hopscotch kind of thing, I'm just going to turn it over. And I'm going to look for any, oh, look at there. We had some more blues. I'm just going to turn it. And I don't see that we missed anything. So, next step, just like before, I will start sewing down this edge and then sew the pillow to go on the back. So yeah, next step is to get all this up, and then I'll get this bent down and we'll start sewing this to the base. Right, so that will be our next step. All right, we've got our edge all sewn down. Now I'm using just simple rubber cement. Apply to the back. I'm just going to get it all over and then spread it out good. Not putting so much that it goes to the front. I'm really just trying to help these little yarns to stay in place. You're going to go up underneath there. Working it in. Again, I'm not trying to saturate it. Just putting a little bit just to help those stitches stay in place. Coming right on the edge. Rubber cement is not water soluble, so that will help with that aspect of it. This won't be something that you can throw in the wash machine or anything like that, but you can take a damp cloth and clean it should you need to. Oh, got in there, that's okay. Now I'm going to come up underneath here again. Just kind of getting it on all of it. All right, I think that will do it. We'll let it dry overnight. Meantime, I'll work on the pillow part. All right, progress. So I'm going to leave a little place right here, top middle, where I can put the stuffing in. I'm not going to even pin this. I'm just doing straight lines. Just going to make sure that it is even. There we go. I'm going to, even though it's on a fold over here, I'm still going to sew that just so that it looks the same all the way around. All right. Let's get her sewed on there. All right. I think that will do it. Create me a knot. And then I'm going to pull it way in here. I'm trying to just hide that tail. I'll do a lot of flumping like this. And we created that gold border. All right, there he is. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, like it, share it with your friends. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, would you please consider subscribing? And well, until next time, happy crafting.